Hello there, so this is another vlog about my game I'm creating for PC. It's called Empty Space. I think I'm gonna add something else to the Empty Space, so it will be like something else, like Empty Space Homecoming, or I don't know. I mean, you can let me know what options do I have based on the story. This is the video where I'm talking about destruction in this game. So this is like a prototype right now. It's a work in progress. I'll have a lot left that I have in mind, that I have to add, that I have to fix. I have to polish a lot, but so on. Right now we have a system that includes two different systems for destruction. One is based on chaos destruction, which if you have a wall and you shoot this part of the wall will break and the whole wall stays intact, or anchored to the ground or to the wall, or I mean anyway I've set it up, which is easy, which is something that a lot of other games have actually. It's just a chaos. It's called a rest collection. It's got some features like sleeping. If it's broken, it will have like 5 seconds based on what I've set up. Then it will just fade away from the world. It's not optimized at all, so I can't really use it everywhere. As I told you, I have everything in my games is destructible, so you can, if you see a wall, if you don't know what's inside it, what's behind it, if you want to carve a path inside a building or something, then you can do that. But with chaos destruction, you don't actually, in practice, you don't have that option because it's not optimized and everything is CPU based, which is not ideal. The other option we have is a custom system I've created. It's pretty simple on paper, but develop a system like this so complicated with such a freedom, it will have lots of problems play wise, so players will face definitely a lot of problems. So I have to test the game a lot, I have to fix a lot of bugs, I have to cover a lot of holes that will just come up when the players are playing the game, so I'll have a lot to fix. But the whole system is pretty simple. I have a wall, okay, and I have a lot of other walls, so everything's procedural in here, so I don't have a complete house created from scratch. I have it piece by piece. So I have the wall, I have the I don't know, let me see. So I have the wall, I have another wall next to it, I have the glass, I have the door, I have the light, I have the rail over it. I have lots of pieces where all of them are destructible, to say the least. So we have some systems in play in here. When you shoot a wall, so for example I have a wall, I have a piece here, I have a piece here. When you shoot a piece, it has a chance of something like 12%. It has a chance of 12% that it's gonna get destroyed. Otherwise it will just spawn a decal where the bullet just hit the wall and it's like a normal wall. Otherwise it will get destroyed, and after that it will have some chance for the walls around it or the pieces around it to get exploded as well. And the way I do that, it's all tracing, line tracing, sphere tracing, lots of tracing with a lot of for loops and a lot of computing, and it's all CPU based, but it's not as heavy as Chaos. I don't know what Chaos is doing, but it's super heavy. We'll check everything around it, and all those pieces that are hit by our sphere, it's a multi-sphere, I can't even pronounce it. And if those pieces are hit, they have a chance of getting exploded. That chance is a little bit higher, like a 50-50 chance. And then we have lots of particles, like lots of pieces, lots of rocks, lots of broken pieces randomly, lots of dust particles, lots of explosion particles probably, that will definitely change the look of the destruction, the destroyable pieces a little bit to the better side, I would say, which is cool. And then we have some other systems that there are lots of systems in play here. So we have Niagara systems, we have lights, we have decals, that after the piece is destroyed, there will be some Niagara system on the wall, that there will be a smoke. That smoke should just get destroyed, right? So we have to check for all of those as well and delete them. That's the thing. So what is hit has a chance of getting destroyed and spawning some particles. The pieces around it will get dynamic, will simulate physics, and then we have a garbage collector afterwards that gets into play, and it will just try to give the pieces some time to act, to simulate physics, to simulate the whole destruction, and then it will just piece by piece destroy them for optimization purposes, to lower the load on CPU, because lots of simulated actors will be really hard on CPU. And then we have another system afterwards for foliage. So some foliage have the capacity to get hit and break, most of them actually, except grass. Those will break, HLOD assets will break as well, but they won't really affect what's around them. Trees are a different story. If you hit a tree, the tree that's hit, the foliage piece that's hit, is gonna get destroyed, and then it will spawn another tree mesh, a dynamic simulated physics tree mesh with the exact same mesh that will just come right at you, and if it hits you, you'll practically die. But you can dodge it, and you can hit it again to destroy it completely. So it's a simulated physics, and then you can hit it completely and it will get destroyed, which adds a lot of depth into the game. Actually, it adds, like, you are in the jungle and you have lots of problems to worry about, and then another problem that you have is that you have to be precise with every shot that you are doing. Otherwise you'll hit a tree and the tree will just fall over you, and you don't really want that. You'll die really fast with that tree. Or any other piece that's flying, if it just comes right at you. So let's say you hit something, something explodes, something comes right at you, it will just give you a damage of something like 10, 15, but if you get hit by lots of them, because that's an explosion, you'll have a high chance of dying really quick. Or some chaos actors, some glasses, if you're under them and if you shoot at them and if they fall on your head, you'll get damage as well, which is really nice. It's a really deep system, but I have to polish a lot of it, and I think it will be really good. I'll add lots of details. I think I have to add lots of broken static meshes, random static meshes. Every explosion is different based on the material, so explosion of a tree is different than an explosion from a wall, which is rock solid, or anything that's around them. The explosion is different based on the material, so I have to add some static meshes, some broken pieces to those as well. Just add more depth to everything, will just get everything right, and maybe more sounds and so on. And this is it. I wish people will like it, and have a great day.